Hello, my amazing people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across my platform. If it's your first time and you like what I'm doing here, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification, and that way you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. Here in Linda's TV show, we react to all forms of videos, local, international, especially what is happening in Nigeria. I want to appreciate YouTube. Yes, I will keep on appreciating them for creating this wonderful platform that we are using to disseminate information to the members of the public. At the same time, I put a disclaimer. Yes, I need to inform YouTube what I am doing here. I put a disclaimer that this platform, Linda's TV show, do not and will not promote hate speech, violence, misinformation. We are here to educate, inform the members of the public about what is happening. In fact, myself, I don't like hate speech, I don't like violence, I don't like misinformation, and I don't like instigating war. But I want to inform YouTube that a call for self-determination is not a call of war. Please.
You all know, our Prime Minister saw it coming and he said, Enugu State will be the epicenter of the sit at home and every other restoration move that we're going to make. And I can bet you that today, if you do not believe or you don't know why our Prime Minister made some statement that he made or take action that he take, today you understand better. I believe you understand better today, except you are pretending. But no matter how you pretend, the truth will be staring you at your face. The illegitimate governor of Enugu State and the wife snatcher has declared an open war against the Biafran people. And we cannot keep silent and watch our people fall. We cannot watch them take the life of our own people. We cannot. We are going to follow them with the same equal measure that they are bringing to us. And before we go deep into this very message, I want us to hear directly from the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile. For those who are joining us for the very first time, this platform where you are watching is an autopiloted platform, autopiloted in the hand of Chukwu Okike Abiama, under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile and under the control of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, on the supreme leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where we are. Speaking the truth and nothing but the truth. Encouraging Biafrans, revealing secrets that are hidden, busting every enemy wherever they hide. That is what we do on this platform. And we will continue to do so. Before we go deep, I want you to pay attention. Biafran Liberation Army has been ordered to secure Enugu State, secure Biafrans and their properties. The order has been given. Wherever you are in Biafra land, more especially Enugu State, be strong. Be very, very strong. Remember, initially, our Prime Minister said that Enugu State is going to be the epicenter of the restoration of Biafra, not just the sit at home, the restoration of Biafra. And you can see that he saw something coming before he made that statement. And today, you have seen what he saw. Wherever you are in Biafra land today, wherever you are, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, stand strong and stand firm. We are getting to the end of the road. This is not the time to check it out. This is not the time to complain. This is not the time to cry. This is not the time to begin to lay complaints. This is the time for us to act. If you know how you are going to protect and defend yourself, please do so. Whatever you can do, anything at your reach to defend yourself as a person in Enugu State, please do not hesitate. Self-defense is your right. And in defending yourself, use the same equal measure that the enemy is using. In defending yourself, you must use the equal measure. Whatever they are coming to you with, use the same thing against them. You are not alone in Enugu State. You are not alone. The Biafran Liberation Army are very much available. Our Prime Minister has given the order for them to defend Enugu State and defend Biafrans and their property. You are not alone. We are following every incident of things that are happening. We are following. And I bet you, the coming of Biafra has drawn closer than we expected. Stay strong. It is not going to last for a long time. Stay strong. Stay strong. Very soon, every other person is going to join you. Biafra land will be liberated. No matter what they do, no matter what they say. For those who are not paying attention, who have been following events, I want to play some few clips that we captured from Enugu State. I want to play for the whole world to watch and see what is going on. I'm not going to play those horrific ones. There are so many horrific videos that are coming where Biafra people were being slaughtered. There were so many videos where blood were flowing in Biafra land. But I'm not going to play those very disturbing videos. I am not going to play them. I'm just going to play some other videos to show you what is going on in Enugu State. But I tell you, you are not alone. If you are in Enugu State, you're not alone. Every Biafran, wherever you are on the planet Earth today, who are standing on their ground, demanding for the release of the supreme leader of IPOB, many of them have lost their life this day. The illegitimate governor in Enugu State opened fire on our brothers and sisters, gave order to his terrorist group to open fire on innocent citizens, and many have lost their life today. It is not a very good sight to see. We have most of those videos, but knowing these restrictions we have on Facebook, I cannot show you those videos. But I believe most of you must have seen those videos, or you can equally make research and see. You will see those videos. All is not well. All is not well. And I tell you, the restoration of Biafra have begun. Biafra is coming faster than we expected. They want to try our patience, and they want to see what we can do. And I believe in our liberation army. They are more than ready and equal to the task. And I believe, as our prime minister have taken the challenge that they threw to him, going forward, you are going to see a different ball game. An order have been given that we do not want to see any checkpoint anywhere in Biafra land. We do not want to see any checkpoint of this zoological republic and their terrorists in Biafra land. Not anymore. Not anymore. And in Enugu State, for every soul that they have lost in Enugu State, for every life of a Biafran that they take in Enugu State, they will pay dearly for it. They will pay dearly for it. As long as you're putting that uniform to defend the terrorist, we don't care the language you speak. We don't care who sends you. We don't care your religion. We don't care your location. As long as you're putting that uniform, defending the terrorists in Biafra land, you will go down. We are going to treat you the same way we treat a terrorist. We are going to paint you with the same brush. For the facts that the illegitimate governor in Anambra, in Enugu State, has boldly in the open declared war against his own people. We are not going to take it light with him. The illegitimate governor of Enugu State, the wife snatcher in Enugu State, shamelessly came and began to take the life of innocent Biafrans, began to wage war against the innocent Biafrans. He will never go free. He will never, ever, ever go free. It doesn't matter how long it takes. And we are going to make sure, that the governor's lodge is not inhabitable. The Biafrans are going to make sure that governor's lodge in Enugu State will not be habitable anymore. If he like, let him go and bring a jet fighter to guide the governor's lodge. Governor Mba is going to be sent out of Enugu State. As he has openly declared war on Biafrans, we are going to show him that we are equal to the task. We cannot shy away from this responsibility. This is a responsibility on the shoulder of every one of us as Biafrans and more especially the Biafra Liberation Army. And I thank Chukwu Abiyama that the man who we have today in the aim of affairs, the man who is making things happen today, is not a coward, and he will not relent in giving the order, which he has already given. It cannot be business as usual. It can never be. We cannot continue to condone this evil. In a country where we see people, we see governors defending their own people. We have seen governors coming out in the open, defending their own territory. Governors have come in the open and say, do not bomb their own people. The vice president have come and began to make a case for terrorist group. A vice president came and said the government will look for a different means to speak, that they will not use kinetic against the terrorists. The terrorists that are known in the whole world, the terrorists that you are not supposed to have any negotiation with them. They are governors in their area. The vice president is making a case for them. But in Biafra land, innocent citizens, innocent Biafrans who are demanding for a legitimate right of self-determination, you call your terrorists to open fire on them. You call terrorists. You went to Abuja to demand for your terrorist group to come and attack Biafrans. And today you have given the order to unleash mayhem on Biafrans. And you think you can go free. You will never go scot-free. You will never, no matter where you run to, we will hunt you down. Mba will never know peace. He will never go free from what he has done today. He will pay for every life of Biafran that is lost. He will be held responsible. And every of those terrorists he's bringing around, they will pay a very heavy price starting tonight. They will pay a very heavy price. Every one of them, they will regret why they come to Biafra land. Remember, our Sudan Mazi said, you cannot come to Biafra land and take innocent life and go scot-free. It's not possible. Not in this time. There's no way you can come to Biafra land, take innocent life, and you go scot-free. It will not happen. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who sent you. It doesn't matter the angle you're coming from. Whoever you think you are, and you come to Biafra land to take innocent life, you will go down. We are in a country where we have seen criminals brandishing AK-47 in the open, threatening a governor, threatening the whole state, threatening even their military, and they didn't do anything. They did nothing. They did nothing. We have seen a criminal militant in the open brandishing gun. They didn't do anything. Instead, the presidency was rapport with him. The president went ahead to give him a platform to speak to the whole world and also brag to threaten an ethnic group. Nobody did anything. People didn't pay attention. People were going about their businesses as if it is business as usual. But in the case of the Biafran people, we have become too quiet for too long. We have become too lenient for too long. We are going to take it upon ourselves to defend ourselves. Every inch of Biafra land will be defended. Every look and cranny of Biafra land will be defended. All I'm begging now is that every Biafran in Biafra land, wherever you are, every Biafran, please, please and please, pay attention to instruction. Pay attention to your environment. Be security conscious going forward. If you are in Enugu State, you are not alone. Enugu people, you are not alone. We are standing shoulder to shoulder with you. We are crying along with you. And I tell you, you are in Enugu State, this is not the time to complain. The most important thing you have to know, if you are in Enugu State, this is not the time to complain. It is not the time to cry. This is the time for you to defend yourself. Whatever you can reach to be able to defend yourself, anything you can lay your hand upon, please defend yourself. In defending yourself, you must have to use the equal measure, equal force they are bringing to you. That is what you use to defend yourself. Self-defense is your right. International law supports it. African law supports it. Nigerian law itself supports self-defense. If they come with AK-47, go and look for one and defend yourself. If they come with M16, go and look for one and defend yourself. Whatever they bring to you with, go and get yours and defend yourself. It is your right. It is your right. Self-defense is the right of every Biafran living on the planet Earth. Every human being. And I tell you, it has been activated. Beware, the dragon flag is flying. The dragon flag is still flying, and it's flying higher than you can ever imagine. All I can say is that the governor of Enugu State have opened the gate of hell. He has fetched the ant-infested firewood, and he should be able to welcome the lizard, because they must come. He has played the war drum enough, and the dancers have heard. They will arrive. He should be prepared to face the dancers, because they're going to come. They are going to come. We are going to defend every of our territory. We will never leave an inch for anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. It is very clear, very, very clear, that we have no representation in the Zoological Republic. And the politicians, all they want is to destroy us. All they are doing is to make sure that none of us exist anymore. The politicians are fighting day and night to see that they stop us. They put a stop. They are fighting as much as they can to hold us down. But we will not allow them. We cannot allow the politicians. We won't allow them, no matter how they try. You must be steadfast. If you are in Enugu State today, be steadfast, be strong. We are together with you. You are not alone. You are not alone. If you know how you are going to defend yourself and protect yourself, please do. We cannot die like cowards. We cannot die complaining. We cannot die in silence. We are in an era in which we have to defend ourselves. And I bet you, we will definitely defend ourselves in the face of any attack. Just as the one we are seeing today happening. We are going to match them with the equal measure of force they are bringing. For every Biafran that have lost his life today in Enugu State, may his soul rest in peace. For every Biafran that have lost his life in Enugu State today, we will avenge their death. We will avenge their death. We cannot. There's nothing we can do less than avenging their death. We have had enough. We have had enough. How can you be able to fathom that in a country where vice president is protecting the terrorists, that a governor will go and call on the military, give an order to open fire on innocent citizens, and people lost their life? In a country where a terrorist is brandishing a weapon in the open, a militant who is a terrorist, who have taken life, came in the open and threatened, and nothing was done. They were only talking and blabbing. Go to their media. Only talk and talk and talk. Only talk. And the presidency is reporting with him. Go to their media. You will see the. Let me play this video to remind you.
You've said a lot. And good to see you again, Colonel. I'd like to ask about this romance now we're having with non-state actors. The pomposity, if I dare use that word. The boisterous nature of non-state actors. The fact that hitherto non-state actors, militants, are the ones that our leader, our president, now calls in to ask about the debacle in the Niger Delta. We are even giving them security contracts. And now they have a lot of infantry to even say someday they'll aspire to the highest heights in this country. Another former governor recently tried to push a case that we should talk and placate bandits and give them what they want because they are freedom fighters. He dare says that he didn't say completely. Anyway, that's me talking, not him talking. These are romance with non-state actors guarding our strategic national assets? Is it a slippery slope?
I can't hear you.
I'm done. I said, is it a slippery slope? Non-state actors guarding our strategic national assets.
Thank you, Rufai. It's unfortunate. I must use that. I must say that. It's rather unfortunate that we have decondescended to a point where we turn over to those who we should be prosecuting, asking them to come watch over our common patrimony. It's unfortunate that it has gotten to that level. I look at some of these things and I feel so disappointed as a Nigerian, more so as an individual whose constituency should be responsible in taking care of such. It's only a clear indication that the system has failed us and there is a need for us to look at it again. Go back to the drawing table and see what we can do about this. Okay? I don't know. I don't have any better word for corruption, but I just want to say that it seems corruption has permeated every aspect of the Nigerian life, every department of our life, such that you don't even know who to trust anymore. If you look at the oil theft thing and so on, you feel highly embarrassed because this heavy, huge quantity of oil cannot be moved without very responsible people whom we have even voted to take care of our common patrimony, putting their signatures and approving it. There is no how you can want to convince me as a common Nigerian sitting here that it was not approved from above. And that is why I called share, trash, and balderdash what Asari came on air. I was accusing the Nigerian military of 99% of the actions ongoing to be responsible to the military. And I said, if you say 99% is responsible, I mean the military is responsible for 99%, what percent would you say the presidency is responsible for? Or have you forgotten that we have elements in the presidency who are supposed to give some of these approvals?
I played this video to let you understand the situation of the Zoological Republic. All these things are happening, and yet you have a governor who is focused on destroying the life of his innocent people. All these things are there in the federal, where you see somebody confessing that the presidency itself is sponsoring the insecurity that you are seeing. You see a lot of evidences where they are sponsoring terrorists in the open, broad daylight. And yet, they don't stop at that. They are now going to the extent of sponsoring terrorists among the governors to go after us. You know, initially, when you saw him stage his protest, every one of you saw a protest that was staged by this very criminal, Mba. When we were saying that it was a staged protest, some of you didn't believe it. When we were saying that these people are people he paid, selected people that he paid money to go and protest, he didn't believe it. But today, the real Enugu people are protesting today, demanding for him to quit, get out of Enugu. The real Enugu people have come to protest and speak in a loud voice, and you cannot match the crowd. When we were telling you that the message you are hearing, the informations you are hearing are false. When we tell you that that video he portrays on the media is forged, a stage thing, you never believed it. Today, the true Enugu people, the real Enugu people have come out. And what did he do? He unleashed the military on them. He unleashed the military on them and many people lost their life. An illegitimate governor, somebody who was not voted in, he was not voted by the Enugu people. He wasn't voted. Somebody who was not chosen by the Enugu people. He wanted to force himself into power. Even though he forged his certificate and again, a wife snatcher, he shamefully come out in the open. And today, he is bent on taking the life of innocent people. After staging his drama, he thought that would save him. He staged his drama and he went to show his slave master the video that Biafrans are protesting against Biafra. When we come out to tell you that the people you saw that were protesting against the sit at home, we are paid by Mba. You didn't believe it, but today I won't have passed the stage of crying. Time have gone when we just gather, they come and shoot, and then we'll cry, and that is it. No, we can't cry anymore. We can't cry. We have cried enough, and we can't cry. We are going to face them with the same equal measure of violence they are bringing. We're going to return it back to them. Just watch. You are going to hear the news. As the idiot in Enugu State have decided to use himself as a willing tool, he is going to hear from Biafra, and he will be chased away from the government house. The government house will be too hot for him to stay going forward. Just watch and see. We are not cowards. It doesn't matter the propaganda they are pushing, the blackmail, it doesn't matter. We don't care. We are focused on the restoration of Biafra, and there's no way. The only thing you can do is to hasten it. The only thing they can do, whatever they do today, they are just trying to they just want us to react fast. They just want the Biafra, the coming of Biafra to be closer than it's supposed to be. And we are going to respond equally. We have heard from our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa. Every one of us should prepare. Prepare. If you're not yet prepared, get your set ready. Get your ass ready. Every word that Mazen Nandekano told us, every instruction that Mazen Nandekano gave us, this is the time to listen carefully and also activate those things we have had. Those messages that was preached by Mazen Nandekano, this is the time to put those messages into work. This is the time to put everything you have learned in the long broadcast of our spirit, Mazen Nandekano, whatever you have learned, the time has come for you to put that thing you have learned at work. Gone are the days when we cry and complain and talk, and that is it. No. Gone are those days. We are now in the era of reality. What you see is what you give. What you put in is what you're going to get out. We will never allow anybody to take life in Biafra land and go scot-free. You will not. You cannot come to Biafra land and take somebody's life and go scot-free. It's not possible. It's not going to happen. For every life you take in Biafra land, you are going to pay. You will pay dearly. You will pay so dearly. Since you have chosen Enugu State to be the epicenter, just as our Prime Minister have predicted, so be it. We are equal to the task. You can see that we are prepared. We saw it coming. Our Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile saw it coming. And he has given the order. Every volunteer force in Enugu State have been given order to defend the Biafran people and defend our territory. To activate self-defense to the full measure. Give back to the enemy equal measure they are given to you. That is the instruction given by the Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile. We cannot continue to mark time, continue to complain. No. Not that it doesn't matter what you have in your mind, in your head. The land of Biafra must be defended at all costs. We have come a very long way. And we cannot look back. Not now. Not now. The challenges you are seeing today is something that we know that will come. Only we are just waiting. You see, every time they tell you that we are bringing war, we are bringing war, what we have been demanding for all this while is self-determination and referendum. But they themselves have chosen a different path. The path of war is always being chosen by these politicians. By Ohanes and Igbo, they are the people who are beating the war drum. But the dancers will not hesitate to come and dance. The Biafran Liberation Army have been ordered to take over Enugu State. And going forward, you are going to see things. My special message is to Biafran people in Enugu State. Please, stay strong. We are with you. And again, pay attention to your environment. Pay attention to your environment. If you are in Enugu State, stay safe. Stay safe. We are going to secure Enugu State for Biafra. We will secure Enugu State for Biafra. We are not going to lose anybody anymore. We will not lose any inch of our land to any idiot. We will not give our land to anybody, no matter how they try, no matter where they come from, no matter what they say, no matter what they do. We will never, ever give out our land to them. We are going to defend Biafra land and defend it to the last. I want you to hear this message. It is a message that you have to keep to your heart. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, if you know whatever you have learned from him, today is the time for you to activate what you have learned from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The time has come for you to activate everything you have learned from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
But there is one thing I want all of us to understand this very evening. We are facing a very formidable array of enemies.
Hello my wonderful people, as you have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.